the past, take one thing only singularly and say, this is apartheid. You know, like today we celebrate the Springbok because it matters that much to us as a nation. Springbok, we were not allowed as blacks to play sports at that level. That is national cricket, national Springbok, you name it, you name it, you name it. You understand it? So that was just part of the status quo. Education, Bantu education, we were not allowed to get the best education because when it was introduced by Dr. Furgur, he said we must give them and their educational system that reminds them that they are not welcomed among us. Bantu education, that's why we protested. Reduced us to better slaves for the master, not produce great people out of us. When you have qualified through your educational system as a black person during apartheid, by law, you were only allowed to be a nurse, a teacher, and a police. 400 years. Okay, everybody? I've got a lot of work to do in this bus. You had what was called Forced Conscription Act, which barred or white people made 16 years and above not to go to the military. If you refuse to go to the military, you go to jail. You had Mixed Marriages Act, which meant that blacks and white cannot, not will not, cannot, or never get married. You have the church that was a state-oriented, pushing the ideology of apartheid, that preached that message. God did not make black and white to be equal because one was superior than the other, so it was abnormal for the inferior and the superior to get married. Do you get it, everybody?
Yeah.
And we had forced removal, which meant tomorrow the trucks and everything else will come and pack every black in this area because white folks said we don't want blacks here. I honestly don't want you to be looking the other way when I talk about certain issues because you see it again way beyond October 7th, way 1948 when the Palestinians were loaded onto trucks and removed. They are scattered all over the world. And so here we talk about the DOM pass, that ID you carry in your bag, in your pocket. With us now, it's modern, it's a card. But in the past, it was like a book which stated everything about you. And that meant the police would stop you anywhere, anytime, hail, rain, or storm. The first thing they see is a black person, identify yourself. It must be up to date. If not, you go to jail or you are fined. If it's up to date, you are at the wrong place at the wrong time. You go to jail or you face fine. If I travel from the Eastern Cape in Transkei and I go to Gauteng, Johannesburg to look for work, I must go back to my local authority and plead for a permission. So they give a little slip, which is a special permit to travel, to stay where you go for 30 days. It expires. You must go back home. If they find you, it has expired, you go to jail or you are fined. It actually was designed to limit movement of the people. You understand? Like you talk socially, you move, this is a country. No, in apartheid days it wasn't like that. If you go, you visit, example, just to make it easy, you come to Cape Town for a wedding. So you stayed. I'm going there Friday, I travel, I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, back. The police there in Cape Town will go check if you have come to that address, and they will still come check whether you have left. And it was soon to be extended to black women. And people realized this is becoming a total clampdown and shutdown on lives of people. Guys, these things I talk about, they are just tips of the iceberg. Economically, we are out. We don't participate. Economically, we are sent to the Bantu stand, which is where apartheid states controlled centrally by the apartheid government. Do you understand it? Educationally, you are paralyzed. Bantu education. It means you don't have civil engineers. You don't have medical experts. You don't nothing. Are we together with it?
Yeah.
So apartheid was a very painful experience. Now in the waterfront, everybody's on top of each other. But during apartheid, blacks would not be there. Blacks would not be in your hotel. Blacks would not be riding the beautiful cars they do. Because it will be written whites only, non-whites. The airport, the train stations, lousy places to be at. Because you would have a small place where blacks are squeezed, and you would have this big relaxed area, whites only. Restrooms, no matter if your stomach is running or what, you would be arrested if you are found in those toilets. As a matter of fact, any other white person who's annoyed with you would drag you out of the toilet and kick the hell out of you. And now Robert Sobukwe, who was a member of the ANC, who comes from Graaf-Reinet, gets out of the ANC, starts his own organization called Pan-African Congress, PAC. He makes it his business to deal with this Dompas issue. And he calls on people, let's go to every single police station, hand ourselves over to be arrested. Because, come on guys, if we don't have this thing, you arrest us. So we're not going to have it anyway. So nationally, literally, here in Cape Town, everywhere, people were marching.